We're back. Oh.
Where's
Faith,
the
is that
brooch?
alright if you're on the recording?
Oh, it's alright.
No, Faith isn't allowed to
Okay.
exist on the internet.
What a fucking
I
disaster
thought I
we've
should
started
get. I
with.
thought I should get permission. Okay, we're here.
Yeah, no, it was very good to get permission. Thank you.
I lost it.
You lost the brooch? Where is it?
Oh no. Faith
not here.
has
She
lost
has
the
the
cursed amulet.
The brooch is an important part. It's brass. It really ties the whole thing together.
Faith, did you check in the socks?
All right, we're beginning.
Faith, have you checked in your popular knapsack?
With many different locations.
Many different. Yeah.
Also, Joe, I see you have a cute Pikachu behind you, but do you have a fucked up Pancham?
I don't. Fuck. I want
Why
him
did
so
this not
bad.
happen before?
Here, I gotta get my one item.
And why don't we know about the GM Sniper 2?
I got the pink mushroom.
Okay,
The green demon.
everyone have their spirit figure to like
Okay,
comfort
well,
them during session.
I still have
just
to take the tag
jam
off,
like this.
but I have E.
His
Chomper.
eye is fucked up.
Behold, the spider from Jury.
I should have this in my background. I like this thing. Okay, so
I
last
could have been doing
time.
this the whole time I was playing May.
Wonderful. Last time we left our adventurers, they were. That is really cool, Faith.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, now you can start.
Okay, so last time we left our adventurers, they just did some sumo wrestling, which was fairly unrelated to the main part of the story, so not super consequential, but learned a few of the Kappas names, who have names very similar to the Shikona of
In
current
fact, that's
sumo
Oh, no,
wrestlers.
they weren't identical, were they?
They had
no, they
Kappa
weren't.
in front of
They
them.
Oh, I see.
They're from Kappa Bea.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Other than that, there is some politics stuff going on. The way we're going to do this episode, I don't think we need to do a recap for the last one. I think I kind of did it, but Joe is going to do notes for this episode. Thank you, Joe. Joe is back. I wanted to actually go character by character to start. Let me get some
Stop, you're gonna
music
crush his
going.
skull.
All right, I just threw Chopper directly at Faith's head. It was a
Wonderful.
direct hit.
You also caved his head in.
I did.
So
Sorry.
first up is going to be May, who we haven't seen we've seen her, but we haven't seen Joe for a little bit. It's also been a little bit since we've seen May, right? Because of the sumo. But last time we left, Aurelia had actually said that you were going to be helping Jubei with some research when you all were walking out of the out of Mother's Coil.
Checks out.
So
Figured it would.
May stays behind. So we're kind of back in time by like several hours, but it's the same day. May stays behind in order to help Jubei do some research. You all are on this second floor of the Mother's Coil, which has this high ceiling and large window and large desk that Grainahu had been spreading out on when she was helping Jubei, but right now she's gone back to her house. And as the kind of evening progresses on, I just noticed on the map they have clouds drifting, the shadow of clouds. I never noticed that before.
Yes.
But the evening, here, I'll show it to the video so they can see. Okay,
Chris, can you please try and do something? The flashing of your camera is gonna give me like brain damage.
Wait, what?
It's the cops. Oh, why is it? Hold on,
Oh,
let me see if
I
can
see
fix
it now.
Card fix. There we go.
How did you do that? What the fuck?
as Cody asked. So, you and Jubei have kind of spread out all these tomes on the. Sorry, this is so loud. I'm not used to these. These are my roommate's headphones because I have a headphone situation currently, so I'm turning this down a little bit. You and Jubei. Here's Jubei. Oh, that was not the right button to show Jubei to you all. There we go. There's Jubei. You all have spread out on this massive table and you're looking through tomes, and there's like several things that are on her mind. Her main goal is locating the governor. Are you looking for any other magical means to do anything, May?
I guess that would also be May's focus, but like, there's a whole lot of shit going on
Yeah.
like anything that might seem germane, like how do we get rid of this fog? You know,
Sure.
shit like that.
Jubei kind of flips to the end of a book and goes over to the shelf, which are these large shelves, very much like the ones in Beauty and the Beast, you know, where they have the ladder that slides across. She pulls out another tome. She brings it back and she says, I've been at this for almost a week at this point. You would think I'd be able to find like one relevant spell.
Perhaps they don't want to be found. Magic is finicky.
Magic is finicky, but these are just books. Like, surely I can like use an index, you know? Surely
A certain magical index, perhaps.
Roll Arcana.
90. Oh, what experience are we at, out of curiosity?
Don't worry about it.
we
I took care of it.
Yeah, we took care of it.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got 40 XP for Sumo.
Hog. Arcana? I'm pretty good at that.
Or if you have another relevant skill for doing shit. 22.
It would have been, I would have, like, it's between Arcana and Occultism, I think, which are both equal.
Sure. I think for like bookish stuff, Arcana is a little bit more germane. Yeah, cool. So you and Jubei spend a bit more time looking through these, and by, let's say, the sun has set at this point, but it's not like late into the night. You found 4 spells, and these aren't spell scrolls. These are just like spells that are listed in like compendium, or that might not be the word, but just like
Grimoire.
books that have
Book of
spells in them.
spells.
Yeah, exactly. Grimoire, that's a good word.
Encyclopedia.
The 4 spells that you encounter are Diabolic Pact, Guiding Star, Dream Message, and Sending. I'll read out briefly what these are that you find, and these are for the governor looking. And I've ordered those in order of spell level. I'll just read out directly what they are in Pathfinder terms. Diabolic Pact is a ritual. It's a level 1, but you have to be a devil in order to cast it. Basically what that does is it allows you to summon another devil to go and do shit for you. It just seems generally useful, but as far as you know, no one around is a devil. But
For the merch.
if you
So
run
if
into
we can find a devil, we can get another devil.
exactly, that's Diabolic
devil.
Pact.
It's stronger than your devil.
Buy one, get one free
You
devils.
beat your
Somebody ask
devil's
the merchant's
ass.
crow to do it next time.
Yeah.
Guiding Star is a 2nd level spell. It's divine and primal. I'll just read it out. You call on the constellations of the night sky to guide a creature to the location where you cast the spell. Each time the target views the stars, it receives a mental nudge towards your chosen location, though it isn't compelled to follow. The target can recognize you as the source. If the creature goes to another planet or plane, the spell's effects are suppressed, but they resume if the creature returns. The range for that is planetary.
Unfortunately, the governor's on the moon.
Yeah, we
Much like
Governor on
Final
Mars.
Fantasy.
yeah, or Umbrella Academy. So, by the way, Jubei is a 3rd level wizard, so she can cast up to 2nd level arcane spells. None of these fit that criteria. I don't know what
Okay.
exactly May can cast, but that is a 2nd level divine primal spell. Dream Message is a level 3 arcane divine occult spell, so Jubei could cast it if she levels up. You send a message to your target's dream. The message is one way, up to 1 minute of speech, roughly 150 words. If the target is asleep, they receive the message instantly. If not, they receive it the next time they sleep. As soon as they receive it, the spell ends, and you know the message was sent. So the usefulness of this is maybe you could send a dream message to the governor and know that it was received, like get the read receipt on it, but it'll just be a one-way communication. Then the most useful is a level 5 arcane divine occult spell, Sending. You send the creature a mental message of 25 words or fewer, and it can respond immediately with its own message 25 words or fewer. That is also planetary range, but it's level 5. So all of these options for locating the governor or communicating with him have some reason why they're not going to work immediately. But if you find a powerful person, maybe you could convince them to do it. Jubei doesn't know of anyone in town more powerful than yourself or her in the arcane arts.
All right, Jubei, you gotta kill rats to grind levels.
Such is the way of life. Boy, it would be helpful if I remembered how the fuck I can cast spells as a witch.
I tried looking it up and I didn't understand it, so I was just gonna ask you.
No, right? That's...
Nature
Yeah,
magic
tourism-
or black magic?
It sure is kind of fucked up that we only have one magic user, but she's like weird and not
I know.
normal. Like not just like wizard and can cast
And
spells.
I'm not normal.
Primal.
You're
So-
primal? Okay. So
Seemingly. I could do Guiding Star.
You could do Guiding Star, and that's level 2, so you could learn it.
Interesting.
So that's this kind of one way, right? It just, if he's on the same plane as you and the same planet, then if he looks at the stars, he will feel a pull towards you all's direction. So that's something.
Wait, I need to take a long rest so I can get my second level spells back.
Were you like casting spells?
No,
Before then?
so I don't know if I clicked the long rest button since like the season finale in which I summoned my 2 fucking elementals.
Surely you've had a
May's
rest
been-
since then. We can
Been
give you a
awake,
rest.
Wired since then.
Yeah.
Come on, where's
Yeah.
the long rest button? This is why. I'm stupid.
I forgive you.
No?
You just click the bed, Joe.
What? That's
The
too
bed,
easy.
you know, the thing that you rest in commonly.
No, that can't be the
The
case.
popular bed, if you will.
I don't know. I slept on the couch. For
This
years.
pillow with
Chris,
button inviting you to hide.
I said commonly, not absolutely.
Devastating.
So
You make a compelling case.
Jubei notes that you've you've got this whatever notebook with the ones listed, and she looks them over and she says, "Interesting. Thanks for the help. I can look more into these, but I don't know if anybody can cast them."
Second, I'm updating my notes. I don't know how to cast it now, but I might be able to you cast Guiding Star if I hit the books, as they say.
Hey, good to know. I'm worn out myself, so I am gonna kick you out of here. Lock up.
That's fair. I've some home decor to work on.
Do you head out of the
Yeah,
You know,
I am kicked
Mother's
out.
Coil? Okay. I assume you're walking back to your home.
Yes. Well, what time is it in the
Uh,
game?
It's it's evening. I've set it to 10, kind of arbitrarily,
Okay.
but you
Then
have some
yeah,
flexibility if you want.
I can head home.
Okay. Oh, I need to set up the thing to follow me. 1 second. Why is it not following me? Sorry, 1 second. I don't know. That's shoot. Okay, wait. I actually do want to figure this out. Oh, it's because it was hidden by. There we go. The button was hidden by a pop out. Now it's following me. Okay, I was just making sure the video was working. So you head from Mother's Coil, which is uh-oh. Did I crash?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, thank God. I can't drag the map because I'm not in the right mode. Okay, we're fine. Mother's Coil is W20 over here. So you make your way along the Northridge part of town and head through downtown and make your way starting across the Dawnstep Bridge.
I forget. How do you make the numbers show up again? Sorry.
I do not know.
You just click
How did
on
you make them
upper
disappear?
left. Wait, Chris, you're in the wrong
Oh,
one.
shit,
Click
sorry, that's
upper
allowed.
left where it says Willowshore.
Oh, I was in the hinterlands for some reason.
Yes. Yes.
He was waiting to see the tip of the dick.
Now, if the numbers are still going, then what?
Well, then you've done something.
Hit like
How
alt
did
or
you-
something.
Alt highlights us.
Now, how did you manage this? What about deselecting everything?
I really have no clue how you've done this, Chris.
Yeah, I truly don't know what
Chris
you have
has
done.
fucked up Evil
Wait.
Foundry open.
Well, you
It's
are
nighttime
happy.
now.
I remembered I could
You
do
did
that.
it, Chris.
It is what
You made it
you
dark.
snuck. Does Chris have control over his character?
I hope so.
Why is May at my
Yes, I
house?
do. Huh.
We're knocking on doors. We're doing a political campaign.
Well, I'm about to cross this bridge that is by where you live.
Yes. As you're crossing this bridge, I'm just gonna hope that you can figure this out, Chris.
Alright.
I get
You see
jumped
somebody
by
else.
sharks.
So you're crossing north to south. You see somebody else crossing south to north. Someone very short. It's a little hard to tell because it's kind of started to lightly rain at this point. But as you pass directly by her, you suddenly recognize her as the Willow from the Southern Grove. That only
The one
you
that-
saw and very briefly.
Does all right, hold on. Does talking to this person violate any of the 8 practices?
You're on a bridge, so there's already some.
Yeah.
It seems like there's some kind of risk, but you might have to remember.
I mean, I don't want to enter a body of water. I don't have to lean against a wall. I do not whistle.
So for visuals for the audience, I don't have a picture here, but imagine a kind of small tree-looking person, very much like Great Willow.
Has the Willow passed me?
We're in a freeze frame right when you notice it's the Willow.
Then I would give a small bow and good evening.
She startles and looks at you, and kind of backs up a little bit. Says nothing, but she stops walking.
I'm sorry to have scared you. I take it others do not welcome you.
She looks across the bridge in the direction she's heading and back across in the direction that she just came from. She says, "Who are you?"
I'm Zhang Mei. I am a resident of this town.
You're of this town?
Is Willowshore not a town? Is the confusion at me calling it a town as in like, it's actually a village, you buffoon? Or is it the
Roll
confusion
a-
of like,
Roll, I guess, insight. Is that a thing in this game?
Probably
I don't
not.
think it is.
Okay, roll wisdom. Thank you.
Fuck.
Sometimes people lie.
How do
or
I
are
roll fucking
confused.
wisdom?
You just
It's been
Click.
so long.
It's under the hand, I believe.
The
Aurelia taught
hand?
me about this. The hand menu.
Where's the hand menu?
it's
I don't think
It's
wisdom
not there.
is there. It like
Oh,
wisdom's
I'm
a
a fool.
skill,
You just
but I
have,
don't.
like,
Oh
a
shit! I was
plus.
thinking about the. Yeah, I was thinking about the.
Well, I don't think there's a
Wrong
like roll wisdom thing.
What is
There's
your wisdom?
society.
This is not going to be society. Actually, this is going to be
I guess
straight wisdom.
sense motive
Sure.
maybe. So that's a perception check.
Great. Thank you for the research.
Thank God I can roll perception. I know how to click that
What?
button.
What is that? Why is there a little spot of light? No. What is the spotlight?
What?
I'm looking.
There's no active.
She's trapped. I got her in the spotlight.
That is a 16.
Yes.
Doesn't you imagine that she's not talking about like it being a city versus a town. She means something else by that. And she starts kind of backing up in the north direction, like her back is to the north and you're to her south. She says,
we've now crisscrossed.
yeah. She says, "Are you?" And then it's hard to describe exactly what this feels like, but you feel a slight jolt. You are now facing south, and she is on the south side of the bridge looking at you. I want you to roll perception.
Okay,
Nice.
good.
She's holding her arm as if she's like cradling her arm. And she says, "You leave this place alone." Then there's another shift. Roll perception. The moon was to the south and it was kind of in the sky behind her as she said that. And when this shift happened, not only does she vanish, so does the moon.
What's the is it Great Willow the name of the fucking great Deku tree up north that I'm gonna be running to and like, dude, what's going on?
Great Willow is the name of that person.
Okay. It is, I think, well, since I'm here, I might rally the troops and see if Kolumbo wants to come with.
In direct opposition of the instructions?
Well,
I will say to be clear, the first kind of continuity break felt like a jolt. The second didn't feel like anything. It just seemed like a vanishing, like maybe they turned invisible or something. They being this Willow and the moon. So that felt very different, those two. But it seemed actually, no, I'm not going to give you no, roll perception. I'll give this to you if you get 25. Nope.
Oh, it's not worth using a hero point.
In any case, a disconcerting moment. Feel free to do what you will.
She was just like, get the hell out of here, but it feels mildly ambiguous of where here is in this entity's mind. I'm trying to think if May would go to see... Who would May go to see about this, other than the big kahuna themselves? I just got kicked out by Jubei, so I don't know if I want to go back to Jubei. Who is it other than I'm thinking of?
You are right at Kolumbo's house.
I know. I will ask Kolumbo for guidance in this matter, and therefore defer.
To help you pursue a lead, maybe.
Yeah, perhaps.
How tense is May in this moment? Are you just like, we're going to Kolumbo's, or are you like assessing the situation, kind of how calmly is she walking to Kolumbo's?
She is deliberately keeping her calm.
Okay.
She is like, if one of the party were to see her, they would notice that she is on edge, but she is trying to hide it in general.
How aware is she of her surroundings at this moment? No need to roll for anything, just like, what does it feel like?
She'd be trying to keep her head on a swivel to see if she sees the other willow.
You turn north to head towards Kolumbo's house, and there's the moon in the sky.
But the moon previously was in the south.
Yep.
That's not good. Hold on. I have to edit the notes.
I decided that in all great stories, they have a fucked up moon, and we're adding one to Pathfinder.
Yay! I will go to Kolumbo, and I will. Well, we'll role play it.
Are you? I assume you're at your house. This is the night after the sumo wrestling.
I'm in my room with the like scraps of paper on the walls and lines, planning my like Kolumbo like Kappa Prime room, planning how to destroy the Kappas.
You hear a knock at the door.
I go and I open the door.
Good heavens, it's your friend May.
Oh, hey, May. And I guess you said, like, you're kind of visibly, like, a little shaken.
Yes.
Hey, you want to come in?
That would be much appreciated. I need your expert opinion on some matters.
All right, come in. I, like, gesture her towards, the, like, dining room, whatever, and, like, go to grab some sort of beverage.
Is there a clock visible?
Is clocks Pathfinder?
Clock's real.
Clock's real.
Yeah, we have clock.
Okay. Does the time on the clock match up with how long it would have taken May to walk here, have a brief encounter, and walk back? Or has there been a time gap?
I'm going to roll something. No, wait. Let me think about how I want to do this. You don't know if it's just Kolumbo's clock or not, but you're about 5 minutes later than you would have expected.
Interesting. Does Kolumbo return with beverage or whatever? He's
Yeah. No, Kolumbo disappeared you're in hell again. Unfortunately, you can't see the moon, so you have no idea.
Kolumbo, I have a very odd question for you.
Okay.
Have you noticed anything weird in the sky recently, with the moonrise or anything?
You have not.
Imagine I've been inside, so probably not really. I've been inside. I haven't. I like go to the window and like look up. Is the moon like normal? Like,
Moon's normal.
is it where I expect it to be?
How closely does Kolumbo track the moon?
I mean, I don't think he's like an astronomer or anything, but I think he knows like where the moon should be roughly.
Yeah, that's about where it should be.
Where?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Where is Kolumbo looking? In what direction?
If Kolumbo knows shit, he's looking north.
Kolumbo knows ball.
Okay, so interesting. Wait, is that true for summer? Oh, it depends on hemispheres. Fuck.
By the way, when I'm choosing north and south here, the only relevant thing is that the moon is in a different place. I don't actually know on like Galarian how the moon should be.
No, that's.
It's just
the
that
moon
it's different.
is normal parentheses or the moon is not normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Kolumbo, I just encountered something strange on the Dawnstep Bridge.
Related to the moon.
In a manner, I'm trying to figure out how to. Can I say spirit? Is that a loud word or?
That's an odd word, yeah.
Okay. I saw the willow spirit of when we had gone, I believe, south.
Yeah, south.
And saw them again. They
Excuse
were
me?
cradling their arm, and they seemed not to realize where they were or that they were in an occupied place, and asked that I leave in less than kind tones. I felt peculiar feeling and found myself on the opposite side of Dawnstep Bridge than I had been at. And frankly, the moon has swapped positions in the sky.
All right. I guess.
I want to may roll. This is going to be a historical perception for what direction the moon was when you were coming out of Mother's Coil.
So just perception.
Yeah, just perception.
Okay. Let's go.
Cool. I don't have it pulled up. One sec. 21. Great. The moon was north as you were coming out of Mother's Coil.
Interesting. So then I will amend my statement to I felt a jolt and the moon was in the south, which was unexpected, and then felt another odd feeling and the moon was back where it ought to have been.
Can I roll like Arcana occultism or something to see if this sounds like, oh yeah, that's a thing that happens, or if this is just like, that's odd.
I think the thing you should roll here is just intelligence. This is a very low DC.
Okay. So for
Kolumbo
that,
passes and goes, "There is no moon. What are you talking about?"
so I guess for that, we've just done. You have to manually do D20 plus whatever.
Yeah,
Right.
I think so. There might be some other way to do it, but that's the only way I know. Okay, that is a nat 1.
I would like to pressure you to use a hero point.
You know what? I'll do it because the last time I fucking rolled a nat 1, Granny who was like, "I'll be evil now."
It did happen. It's a 12. You can't think of anything arcane that would cause this. The best thing you can think of is just that the moon is in different places at different times. That's all you can think about.
And so, I guess does the way May describe the moon, is that like what the moon would look like if you looked at it, like an hour, a different time of the night, a different time of the year, or?
That would be a different time of the year.
All right, so like temporarily transported to the, I guess, did everything else seem like, you remember if like the trees like had leaves like summer, or was
It was
everything the same?
a little
but
hard
the
to
moon?
see very far due to the rain and it being nighttime.
Is it still raining?
Yeah, it's still raining.
Okay. I was like, fuck, what if it wasn't raining? I am not sure. I think they were normal, but, well, the visibility isn't exactly perfect.
Yes, this has never not once worked, but it'll eventually work, and when it does, it'll go crazy. Can I, like, detect magic to see if there's something weird on May?
Yeah, you can detect magic.
All right.
Roll.
Is there anything weird on May?
Do you need to roll, or is it just a thing?
I emit a pulse, and I choose to ignore magic I'm fully aware of. I detect illusion magic if it's lower than the rank of it. But otherwise it says it just work. It
Sure.
just do.
I do want you to roll something. I'm gonna have you roll Arcana for this, actually. This isn't for the spell, it's for a related thing, because I know the spell just works. I will say from the spell you don't get any magic, but I want you to roll Arcana.
All right. I'd say it has. Can I like have a lead on like parentheses of the moon
Yeah.
bridge
Sure.
situation over this?
So wait, do you have a lead on the
Alright.
situation, or do you have a lead on the moon?
I guess the situation, I guess, like a lead
Is that
on.
allowed? I'd say it's okay.
I can't stop it.
You're being very observant in the moment. The spell doesn't pick up on any magic, but you do realize. May, what's your spellcasting focus? Is it your familiar?
I believe that to be the case.
Let me think for a second.
Yes, that is the case. I cast my spells through my familiar.
1 moment.
He's not here. He's gone.
I'm checking something.
Yeah, through your familiar of the stone bird that has always been a bird.
Looking at May.
You see that she is casting a snowball at me. What the fuck?
I was literally
There's-
just looking at my thing and I saw snowball was used and I was like, I didn't do that.
Did you?
No.
The spider is like on her shoulder, active, and you, with a 23, she very recently cast a spell and is still kind of cooling down from it. May you have one less spell slot than you would imagine that you would.
Are you doing any magic recently on the bridge?
I don't think so.
Yeah, any input from your little friend there? They got anything to say about events?
Well, all right, hold on. Let's go to season 13 of Ghosts and look in Spider Private.
Oh no, we just say these out loud. No, right?
No, I know.
He says, "Must not be said. We should drop it.
Why?
It's for the best."
It's not being cooperative.
Kolumbo, roll medicine.
Alrighty.
May, you're missing a kidney. How did this happen?
It's a 9. May just seems fairly agitated.
You got all your... On a scale of whatever your maximum well-being is, are you at full well-being?
Yeah, you're at full health. Yep.
On a scale from 0 to 29, I am at 29.
Wait, when he says that, May, you roll medicine.
What kind of fucking shenanigans is this? Oh.
I was like, why
I'm
don't
not
we put
good
May
at
in a
this.
fucking situation? Why don't we do this? All right, that's a 7.
I don't think that's
all you
worth
can
it.
tell is that you're fairly agitated, but you don't seem to be low on hit points. You seem to be all there.
Thank you for reminding me. I need to take my Lexapro.
I
You
think
need to
I'm
take
fine.
your-
Wait, fuck.
Have you been
hold on.
taking
Did I
your
take my meds today?
Lexapro, May?
Everyone at
I
home,
did
take
my
your meds,
today.
or else this is what will happen.
I was pretty sure I took my meds this morning, but I was like, fuck, I don't know. Maybe I didn't.
How does this conversation? What's the conclusion to this conversation? What conclusions has Kolumbo come to?
My conclusion is something weird happened, either magic or like maybe she got like drugged or something that made her like lose, like black out and lose some memory. And I guess the conclusion is like either A, get doctor check, or B, perhaps this is some sort of haunt, in which case we go to John Hauntsman, parentheses, snake.
Yeah.
Is there anything you all are doing tonight with this, or will it be on a different day?
I mean, Raja doesn't have anything better to do like sleep. His parents are probably like keeping him up.
By
But
fucking.
they're- Yeah.
Too loud.
It is what they
Shaking
do.
wall.
All right, do you all walk over there? I don't mean to cut the scene short. It just seemed like it was near an end.
No,
Feel free to keep on going if you
agree.
want. Do you all walk over to Raja's, or do you do something else?
I mean, I would
walk
suggest
over.
going to Raja's.
Okay. You all
Take
make your
him,
way
like, on
over
the
to
leash.
over to
bridge.
Raja's, which is not
You
not very
detect anything,
far.
buddy?
It is still nighttime. Let's say it's around 11 at this point.
5 minutes later than 11, you might even call it. In Maytime.
Yeah.
Do you knock on the door?
Yeah.
She she. Let me try that one more time. Not the right word. I was trying to start that sentence.
Why does Roger get two moms?
Such a
The polycule parents.
Yeah.
Raja's
I
got
guess
two moms,
like
3 dads, and a
kind of
couple others.
polycule.
Half the towns in the
Raja's
Akrakar
mother opens the door, Kaya Akrakar. She is also a snake person. And she says,
Snarson, perhaps?
"Hi, Kolumbo May?"
Yes. We were wondering if Raja was in. We have something to consult him about.
He's in. He might be
Raja,
trying to go to
come out
sleep for the
the
moment,
way.
but I can grab him, or would you like to come in? It's
Yes, please. Thank you.
You all come into Raja's house from the rain.
Can Waja come out to play?
Yeah.
Roger, we
Except
gotta get-
instead of
we gotta
play,
get you a
it can...
studio apartment for business purposes.
Let's see. Oh, so do they come in?
Yeah. Your party members just come into your bedroom. They're here now.
Yeah, I
Except
have my
y'all.
earplugs in. I have my earplugs in and I'm doodling at my desk.
All right, we can't talk to him while his back is turned, or else he fucks up one of the precepts and dies. Maybe
New puzzle instituted by me. How do you talk to me? My earplugs are in. How do you get in front of me? My desk is on the wall.
It's like a Sokoban.
Yeah.
You can call out to him, you just can't call his name from behind.
Yeah.
Well, you just can't turn around, basically.
I touch Raja on his shoulder.
Thank you for...
Head snaps up 15 feet. Slaps
Very
into the
Scooby Doo. Yeah.
We see a series of holes in the roof from when this has happened before.
Freaking that's good. Yeah. And say, yeah, what's up? I try and hide my doodles.
I
Roll
judge the
stealth.
duels.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Are his doodles good?
Roll.
Art.
Society.
I'm rolling art. I'm rolling art.
Roll art.
Is there an art roll?
art?
There's an art roll. Let's fucking go!
Hold on. Challenging art roll.
Yeah, the
Holy
contest. Meet it, beat it.
Woo!
They're pretty good.
Oh. Yeah, so we thought might be a little haunt or some sort of related, and you are John Haunt.
I am. Do I get to finally solve a haunt?
Maybe.
Ooh-hoo-hoo.
And also you are also John Willow.
I
so-
am.
Well,
Wait. What's up with Willow?
May.
I'll give you the... I'm not going to repeat it again.
Yeah, you can
get
just
the
say that
same
you-
information I've given Kolumbo.
The moon. Were you
Planet Moon.
in your memory of that thing where the moon was different? Were you shorter than you are now?
I don't think so.
No, not
I'm
in
trying
your.
to figure out if it's
No.
time travel, and if it was time travel to the past if you were little. But I guess you would remember talking to her if it was in the past, wouldn't you?
Why would I have been little?
I don't know if you were a child.
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Time travel seems possible. You don't need to snap at me.
Raja,
Just now-
you'll know when I say
Holy
All time
shit.
Roger quote.
Wait, hold on, I'm casting Snowball on him.
I was actually on the bridge too. You don't remember, but I was being a real dick. But all right. So you said it happened on the bridge.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you all are going to the bridge. Okay.
Yeah.
You go to the bridge. It's raining out. Visibility is low. It's like near midnight at this point.
Let's see. My cunning knowledge grants me the ability to notice the emotional echo of a soul that passed on, leaving a haunt in its wake. Even when you aren't searching, the GM rolls a secret check for you to notice haunts that usually require you to be searching. You can disable haunts that require master proficiency in a skill, as long as you're at least trained in the skill. If you have master proficiency in the skill, you can disable haunts that require professional rank of legendary instead.
So it says I roll a secret check for noticing haunts.
Yeah. So even when you aren't searching while in exploration mode, the GM rolls a secret check for you to notice haunts.
Okay.
This is not.
That usually require you.
But
to
you're
be
searching though.
Yeah, so I guess I'm searching. So does that mean it's not secret?
Search.
Yeah, because
I guess you can just do it anyway. It's passive, yeah. I'm looking at 1 second. I'm doing a search.
Yeah, this is my first time doing it. I actually don't know what I roll to detect.
Okay, so search is seeking. You seek is the actual action.
I have
Secret
to step
perception
away
check.
for 1 second.
Okay.
I have to do something with the crock pot. I'll be like right back.
Okay, yeah, I'll just roll the secret check. I'm rolling a secret perception for you. What's your perception?
My perception.
7.
Yeah.
Sorry, 7 you said?
+7, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Chris, why are you drawing a circle?
What?
I'm back.
I'm
It's you
rolling.
clicking and dragging.
I'm just tapping this.
Liar.
Now I want you to roll Arcana.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry, not
I'm gonna
Arcana.
use that. Okay, good.
Occultism.
What am I rolling?
Occultism.
What is it?
Occultism.
Occultism. Excellent.
Sorry, I got that mixed up in my head.
That roll.
Let's ignore that.
I'm going to use a hero point. Hero
Okay.
point. I want my success.
Throwing bricks all day. That's crazy.
You do notice. You don't notice any haunts. You do notice a bit of the bridge is particularly cold.
Wait a second. Hold on. Let me see my thing. Let me remember this ability.
And I guess Kolumbo would also notice this being with his ability.
Yeah, where's this ability? Hold on.
Is it like a particular part of the bridge?
A spot on the bridge.
Oh, that wasn't recon knowledge. That doesn't apply. All right, so there's a part of the bridge that's cold.
Cold spot. Now, whether that's a ghost or a effect of a snowball, it's hard to tell.
There was a localized point of winter at this spot on the bridge.
It's just to see, again, does detect magic reveal any...
No magic here, no.
And the moon is still normal.
Moon's still normal.
This cold spot, May, does this correlate to where you were standing or where Miss Willow was standing?
I don't know, GM. Does it?
Neither, in fact.
No. Neither of us were there.
Let's see.
Is there...
Are you reading something?
I'm thinking, is May like, how's May's emotional state?
Ooh, good question. Roll, I guess it's been a little bit since that. Or you're in that same area, so maybe it's still... Let me think about this.
Like I'm
Yeah,
trying to see.
Yeah, just roll perception.
They always fool you with the initiative perception instead of perception. That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
It's true.
14.
Aw,
Damn.
so close to the 16.
She seems a little agitated, just a little like yeah, just a little agitated.
Can I like do whatever the equivalent of like Pathfinder flashlight up to her eyes? See, like, did someone slip something to you? Are you like agitated from like narcotics or something, or are you just emotionally upset?
This is the
'Cause something
this was the medicine check earlier. You'll need to have some other ability or some other like ability in the world to do this. Some other resource at your disposal to do another one. Maybe somebody can help you out in some kind of way.
What is it you're doing again, real quick?
Do you know medicine, Raja?
Yeah, I got a
Parents are like
+6 to it.
a kind of doctor.
Yeah, I know medicine.
Sure.
In fact, your parents are like therapists or whatever.
Yeah.
Perhaps have trained you to notice people agitated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, do I roll or does it add a +1 to Cody's?
I think
You should just
rolling
roll. Yeah.
Okay.
would be better. You are the trained man.
It seems like so you kind of walk around to the front. Correct me if you want to do something different. Raja walks around to the front of May and just like looks at her and looks in her eyes. You see a touch of like residual anger there. In addition to this irritation.
May, do you know why you're angry?
I'm not.
May got so upset that she used Snowball and murked the Willow.
I'm not angry. I'm confused as to what has happened, and I'm worried, but I don't think I'm angry.
You do a
No.
little check of yourself and you feel your heartbeat is a bit higher than you would expect it to be. Your heart rate, I mean.
Yeah, but that's because I'm nervous.
Something about being in the specific place is kind of... You almost have like a memory of being mad here sometime in the past.
Why do
But
I
you
have
can't-
a frowny face on my character?
You're angry.
Oh shit.
Because you're angry.
Oh no. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, we're back. Sorry. My mouse ran into my MIDI controller and it caused that. Yeah, these are about all the clues that you all will be able to pick up from the scene at the moment.
Okay. So I want you to self-reflect, maybe with a cup of hot tea, while looking at some flowers in a vase on a shelf, perhaps. But before then, can you cast a snowball at the bridge? I want to see if it creates the same type of cold as the cold spot.
Fun fact, no, I cannot.
You
Why
only
not?
get one use of it?
Yeah, so I have to pick and choose not just what spell levels, but I have to I can pick, 2 uses of snowball and 1 of chilling
okay.
spray.
So
But
maybe
as far as I'm aware,
maybe you attempt to do it and you're like, wait, I don't have the juice.
yeah. So yeah, I will
Go
attempt to do
home and
something.
have a nice cup of tea and a stern talking to with the spider. And I guess we can check with Great Willow in the morning, like, bruh.
Okay, I'm gonna cut away unless anybody wants to do anything else at this moment.
Yeah, I guess one other thing I'll say is that I thought willows couldn't stray far from their tree. Right? Is
I'll
that
just
true?
let you know that's just not true.
Okay,
They can
I
go
was
wherever.
mistaken.
That's just where they
I'm
live.
thinking dryads.
You have just made up so many things. It rules.
Well, no, because that is true about dryads. They can't get very far away from their trees.
Yeah, but these aren't dryads.
I know. I thought
Chris is being a little racist.
I'm not making something up. I'm just being.
In fact, one of the pieces of art, I think it's on the back cover of book 2 or 3, is Great Willow and a Kappa drinking tea in Willowshore. It's very cute.
Smoking cigarettes.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm cutting away. Yang, you wanted to go. Talk with the Silver Mist hunters. Did you want to do that the night, this same night, or did you want to do that the following day?
This is the same night that we went to Granny Who's? Question mark?
Yeah,
Or is this the night after?
this is the same night. It went
Same
Granny
night.
Who all the way to Sumo Adventure, all the way back.
Yeah, I'm thinking Silver Mist Lodge is same night, trying to get ahead of it.
Sure. So while this is going on, or maybe a little bit earlier in the night, you, Yang, head to the Silver Mist Lodges after you're coming off of your incredible sumo victories.
Just truly a triumph.
Which of the, do you go to Silver or Mist?
I think in Silver,
Why so?
such that I'm looking for Frank primarily.
Okay.
Well, Frank and Akari both, truthfully.
Cool.
But yeah,
You make your way through the town. As you do, the sun is beginning to set and it is starting to rain. And you see lights on, of course, at the Silver Mist Lodges, at the Mist Lodge, in fact. And you head in, and let me put on. I decided to do a different song for Silver Mist, so let me pull that up real quick. Just because I was like, we need more.
ambiance.
Yeah, exactly. You
From that verse,
head into the
ambiance.
Mist Lodge, and it's this, it's a hardwood floor, very actually like beautiful location.
Yeah, it's
These
relaxing.
were, I believe, built by elves a long time ago, if I'm remembering right. And thank God I remembered to loop the audio. Yeah, you find Frank.
What's he up to?
He's currently sharpening a knife.
Noted Drag King Frank conversation.
Yang goes over and sort of like pops down across from him, sitting in a chair of her own, and like thunks the Guandao of hers and sort of takes his lead. This is not an uncommon like activity, staying
Sure.
on top of like maintenance and stuff. So
He sees you. He says, Yang, how's it hanging?
Brought, I would say.
Front.
Yeah. How have we been doing over here? I haven't had the chance to come say hi for a little while.
Well, I've been doing some tutoring of Akari. I think she talked with you about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
She has a
She,
ways to go, but she's got the drive.
Did she remember to bring the bow this time and participate?
She
Or
did bring
you
a
do the old-
bow. I had a
Okay.
lot to say about it, but I think that hopefully that was instructional.
Not too. You're not scaring her off, right? You're
I hope not.
strictly best practices. Best practices, right?
I hope not. I've never taught somebody before, but I think I'm doing a good job.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear it's going well. She seemed a little overwhelmed, I guess, last time we spoke, but
Oh.
there's a lot to wrap your head around it. It's a crazy time.
He looks like a little troubled. It's a
What's
crazy time. You're talking about well, obviously you're talking about everything going on.
Yeah, I mean it's everything, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what are people around here saying? What are we thinking?
About what in particular?
Well, I mean, and she like lowers her voice just a little bit.
Sure.
So today we met with Granny Who, and we also met with the Motskis, sort of to try to get a pulse on next steps we should be taking in the town. Trying to figure out who's gonna step in the absence of the governor.
Personally, I'm hopeful that the old man will, but I'm not I don't know. I feel like he has reservations about it. I feel like most of the hunters are fairly
Apolitical.
neutral about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
that's sort
your-
of been the whole.
Yeah. You're feeling pretty strongly?
Yeah, I am.
What's your, are you worried about Granny Who?
I just don't trust them that much. The whole guard is her and her family like are running it, and
Yeah.
I'm sure she had some sort of agreement or whatever with the governor, and he's gone, and she seems perfectly happy to step in. It's convenient. It's convenient, and I don't.
Think she had something to do with that?
No, I mean, I have no reason to think that, and I don't actually, I guess, think that she had anything to do with that, but I mean, I don't think she's gonna let this opportunity go, is really more my bigger concern. And I mean, we've been out and around here sort of carrying a lot of weight, running a lot of the chores,
It's true.
sort of shoring up a lot of the stuff that we as a town can't really get anymore. And I feel like that's just being a little taken for granted. I just
I
want
could
to
see
make sure
that.
that we're, yeah.
I was just talking with another one of the hunters the other day about the kind of danger of being too publicly passionate about your work, because like you said, people can take advantage of you because of that. They'll say, oh, you all are the heroes, you all have shown in the past how willing you are to do all of this work for the town. You all care about the town. Here's some more, And I mean, it's not saying that that's not true, but it's like, yeah. I think you all are in your kind of party are in a not enviable position. I'm happy to mostly continue on my job and just deal with the one extra wrinkle of mentoring Akari. But you all are kind of changed career paths pretty suddenly.
Young's like got her hands in her face like this and is just sort of, just trying to make sense of it. Really, Frank, I'm not cut out for this. I'm really not. I mean, I feel strongly, and I want what's best for the town.
I understand.
But-
I feel strongly too. The way I figure it is that this is what I'm good at. This is how I'll help. This is what I'll do.
What if it's not enough?
Well, I guess then I'm grateful for people like you who do more. Or do you mean if it's not enough, even what your you adventurers are doing?
I just can't be here and out there at the same time. And even if I could be, I'm not great at diplomacy. We all have our strengths.
I guess that is why it would make sense to get somebody who is in charge and in power, who, shares our values. Someone who does have that energy to be diplomatic.
Frank, you trust me, right?
Of course.
We're angling to get someone a little more neutral.
Then
into the
yeah.
mix here. But I want to make sure that we are presenting a unified front.
That makes sense. Who are you thinking of?
I mean, I forgot her name.
Yeah, me too. One sec.
Wait, consult the tomes.
Fuck, I'm in a new
She's like, what's her name?
view of
She
Obsidian
works
I've
at
never
the-
seen in my goddamn life.
Spooky elf lady.
She worked at the Graveside Manors.
Oh
We
wait,
were
I can go to
just
Graveside Manors and I can.
Yeah,
Or no,
It's
no,
so
not Graveside Manors. You're thinking of that store, right? Stand the fuck by. Can I find it? It's impossible. It's impossible.
it's probably in the notes somewhere.
Is it Graveside Manors? Oh, I'm so sorry. It is Graveside Manors. Yu Sojin. Sorry, I forgot it was called Graveside Manors. I was getting it confused with the that other graveyard. This is a herbalism shop that is called Graveside Manors. Yes, I've remembered. Yu Sojin is her name.
Yusojin. Unconventional, I know, but there's not many unaligned people that have any ability to mediate. And
Have you talked with her?
Motsky. The Motskis were gonna talk to her. I think I hope that it doesn't fall to me to talk to her too.
The
because, I mean,
old Motsky is behind this? Or behind this is agrees.
it's from us. But Motsky agreed, and Granny Who not so much. No surprise there.
Okay. I would talk with her, see if she's interested. I've interacted with her many times, but very briefly each time. I think she likes to just run a tight ship of her shop. She seems like a good person.
That's the hope. We just need someone to keep the ship steady, as it were. Speaking of
I'd say-
steady ship, I gotta say, man, there maybe is something to sumo. and then she starts sort of.
Sure.
Yeah.
They talk about sumo wrestling for a little bit of a lighter topic. You see walking around in the back holding a bow, in fact, is Akari. I don't know if you wanted to talk with her, but she's around.
Yeah. Okay. And anyways, it's great to catch up, Frank.
You too.
try
Thanks for talking with me about that. I'll see. I'll kind of get some feelers on what the hunters are thinking in general.
Appreciate that.
Um,
Clunk just sort of, as she stands, clunks the butt of it against the ground again and pushes herself up and walks on over.
1 second, I'm just taking a note to remind Frank to get the feelers.
Yeah.
I love having to-do lists for people who aren't me.
Yup. Akari's like 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I wrote that down. Okay, Akari sees you come up. She says, "Young."
What's up, kid? How's it going?
It's going fine. She sees that she's within earshot of Frank. Doesn't say anything else.
Did Young catch that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. She sort of gives her like an eye, like, do we need to step further away or? Okay. Yeah. Exciting stuff in the old training.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit better. I think I've got some idea of how to hold the bow.
Oh, so super new still, actually.
Yeah.
I
mean,
Okay,
I was holding the bow before in a way that was mostly working for me, but I have a idea of how to properly hold the bow now. So I'm trying to kind of unlearn some things.
Yeah, that might be for the best. Frank's pretty good. Yeah, you can trust him.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous about how you were holding the bow before, but pointy end, dead ahead. No
Sure.
more.
It was all about whether it should be horizontal or vertical, and I was a big fan of the horizontal, but apparently
big fan of the horizontal.
Apparently that's not. Apparently I need to learn first how to do it vertical.
You got to learn the rules before you break them.
Seems so.
Something like that. Well, I hate to stray too far from the topic at hand, but how are things with the old man?
He seems kind of as stressed as ever.
Anybody unusual knocking on the door? Any motion from Northridge? Sort of trying to get feelers on him.
Not that I've seen.
Okay, that's a good thing. A good thing. I mean, now I wish that they were talking, of course, right? But could be worse. Could be worse.
I don't know. I mean, I also don't pay a lot of attention. I prefer to focus on this kind of stuff.
Sure.
She looks down at the bow.
And it's really good to pay attention, especially at the start. That way, you do get the right habits instead of the whole tabletop. Yeah, it's important stuff. Yeah, but just if you don't mind, like next time you're over there, just take a look at the crowd. See if it's just friendly faces or if there's anybody new showing up.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big one. And hey, this is great. This is great because this is also really useful when you're hunting. You got to get like sort of a feel for the lay of the land. Got to get a lay of the land. But for like people though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't got to like talk to anybody. Just like observant. You got to be observant and like sort of gauge how things feel.
Yeah. you can see that she is buying this. Like she,
Yeah.
when you made that connection, that was totally effective for her.
It's a good way to practice it in your own free time, your own
Okay.
life. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. And then just I'll check in next time we bump into each other. We can catch up.
Okay. Sounds good. Bye.
Great.
She walks off.
Take it easy.
Unless there's anything else that Yang wanted to do, I was going to cut to somebody else. Okay.
The real short version of my notes for this are Yang yapped at a bunch of people.
Yeah. Get used to it.
Hold on, that's not a criticism. It's just me going like, man,
didn't
I
think of that
wasn't
way.
role playing, so I didn't know what was going inside the head of one of the characters.
I'm sending us to the following day, barring objection, and I wanted to check in with Raja.
Okay, doggy.
So you recently talked with Great Willow,
Yeah.
and you heard a name you had not heard before, and that was Ji Hui. There is a that name is kind of staying in your mind because maybe you have heard that name before. It sounds a little familiar. Is there anything you would like to do to look into what Great Willow was talking about? He had mentioned a tree to the west.
Yeah, if that's what he mentioned, I guess I'll... Is there anything more than just like there's a tree to the west? Or is it just like somewhere in that forest in that direction?
That was about all that Great Willow said. But
Okay.
I will say there is a place for research in town that you could go to.
That's what I was thinking, but it would be a lot easier for me to tell if the numbers would come back.
This place is not a place on the map. It's a place I've added. Would you like to go there? It is a bookstore, I'll say.
Then yeah, I'll go to the bookstore.
Okay, what time is it that you do this? The following day?
I slept in a little bit, so I'll say 11.
Okay. Feel free also to... these are all suggestions on my part. If you have different things you want to do, also feel free, or modifications.
I'm fine with that.
You head downtown to a bookstore where you have spent a good amount of time in the past doing some research, almost using it as a library, just not buying the books. This bookstore is called J Store, and it is run by a Kenku named Jay. You walk in, and it is you see Jay. This is a very brightly lit room, and I think I in fact have music for it. Yes, I do. 1 second.
And they have a similar student controversy.
They're starting to use AI summaries.
Oh no, I was talking about a different
Store.
one. Don't worry about it. I'll post something.
Mm-hmm.
You see this this blue bird person in this bright well-lit bookstore who sees
They
you and
have
he
a
gives you
big
a
eagle
wave.
boyfriend.
No,
It's maybe a movie star.
no. He says, Raja,
Howdy.
anything in particular you're looking for?
Yeah, do you have any books on notable trees?
Like the Great Willow?
Yeah, like famous trees or tree spirits or anything.
I'm saying, are you saying like the Great Willow, as in similar to the Great Willow, or like the Great Willow?
Similar to the Great Willow.
Maybe. Let me take a look. He sorry, the music's so loud. He goes to the back and like consults some sort of index book and it thinks for a minute. He says he comes back and he says, well, you know, the Tansugi monastery is built around a tree.
Of course. But that's to the oh, it is to the west, isn't it?
That's to the west, and I want the west.
Yeah. Do you have any books about the Tansigi Monastery?
Yeah, I mean, I have
know,
some general Willowshore history books.
Yeah, like the Night of the Knives happened there, right?
Broken Blades. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it happened here, but it was from these pilgrims who had gone there. Yes. Very unfortunate. Let me see what I can find. He rummages around and comes back with a book that's just like a very general history of the town.
And then, not for now, I might have to check it out, but do you have any books on the moon?
On the moon?
Yeah, like the moon and moon phenomena.
Astronomy?
The moon specifically. Like Magic Garden.
You're so frustrating. Like, I know it's in character, but I want to beat you with the hammers.
I love playing characters that are frustrating. Maybe this is a me problem.
He looks around and he has one on
Moons and bridges.
he has one on he says this isn't exactly it, but this is close enough. It's on cosmology.
Yeah, that works for me.
I don't even know if they mentioned the moon in here, but it's like, I mean, it's got the plains, it's got like the River of Souls. That's kind of like the moon.
Then yeah, that sounds good. Thank you.
Well, don't remember not to leave because this is a bookstore, not a library.
Right.
But you're free to read them as long as you don't leave. Actually, don't leave though. Okay.
Completely, don't worry.
Raja pulls he like leaves, but his head is still in the store, like just reading.
Do you make your way to like some nook?
Yeah.
Or where does Raja like to read these things? I'll say that the store is one level, but there are a few places to read. Like, they do set this up more like a library than a bookstore, but it's not a library.
Yeah, is there like a really...
Very clear about that.
What's the softest place?
Couch.
There's a couch. Nice. But no like beanbag scenario.
No beanbag.
I don't think beanbags have been invented yet.
Yeah.
I'm pointing my camera at the beanbags.
What clocks have?
Does anyone see it? Oh, fuck, did
I
I
mean,
disconnect my
they
camera?
probably put bags
Hold on,
things in them.
Chris.
Well, I
Do you
need
mean to
reconnect
imply
my
that
camera.
you think beanbags were invented before clocks?
Yeah, that's crazy, Chris.
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry, give me 1
Chris.
second to replug in the
I
camera.
think there were soft bags you could sit on before there were clocks, yes. I don't mean literally
Beanbags
beanbags.
invention.
But I do think there were bags filled with shit before there were clocks.
Beanbags
Yay.
were invented in 1968. Hold
But
on. When
I'm not talking about
was
literally
the
When does
clock
Pathfinder take place?
invented?
Copyright. I'm talking about like,
Beanbag.
Okay, so the first mechanical clock, or no, so water clocks first appeared in 1500 BC.
and look up when fucking wool was invented and the burlap sack.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Doesn't have to be burlap. Any fucking sack.
No.
Because just a bag with shit in it is different than a library / bookstore having random shit in bags.
I want a bag with shit in it. Not shit, preferably wool.
You know that those motherfuckers did not have chairs that were made of beanbag-like material.
I think they probably had soft things they sat on.
They got couch. They got couch.
They got like pillows. Just say pillows.
I want a pillow, but it's like big and kind of bean shaped. Possibly with
Maybe
like,
Raja can
wool
invent
inside
this.
of it.
You can make a great deal of money. Raja, you have a great idea. I'll give you
I'm
$10.
purchasing the farmer's entire stock of beans.
Okay.
So I guess first things first, I'm actually going to look at the, since it's a great general history book of Willowshore, I'm going to look at the history of that bridge.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say you were gonna do something unrelated, like leave and do a different thing, and I'm like, please.
I guess while I'm here, I'm just going to find the governor, if that's okay.
He was under the couch.
He's on that beanbag.
What's that chair he's on? It's like a soft bag with like wool inside of it.
I
Okay,
like to imagine that each of us have an NPC only visible to me, and for me, it's the Willow, and for Raja, it's the governor.
the governor.
Yeah, he's been following us the whole time. I thought it was a bit.
Yeah, I don't know who Young's is, but mine's my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
True.
It's the ghost of what's her name from the first episode that she failed to save.
Like the
Oh.
crow murdered, yes.
Yeah,
That's sad. We can't
I
have
don't know
that
what
be
to
the
tell you.
case.
Okay. Raja looks at the history of the town. What did you say you were looking for?
I was specifically looking at the bridge that the moon shit happened, like the history of that bridge.
The Dawnstep Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was let me pull it up in the thing so I can remember myself. Dawnstep Bridge. Is it not listed as a location in the guide? 1 second. Oh, here it is. 1 second.
For the record, Joe, that has been guiding Yong's character since it happened.
I know.
It has not left my mind. I've been engaging with it.
There's not much on the bridge. It's mainly mentioning that the Eternal Lantern is lit on its south shore.
Which direction was the moon coming from for the with May?
South.
All right, so yeah, there's not much about the bridge itself. Okay.
No, not much about the bridge. There is a little bit about Wooddraft Lake.
All right, yeah.
Which is the lake, right?
It's the lake.
Classic.
You said that like a YTP.
Yeah. So it's a man-made lake, right? It's created by the dam. And that was for the lumber history of the town. Something interesting about it is that it did submerge part of the town that was previously not under it, because it was man-made. One of those things was the shrine to Lady Nanbio. So now the lake itself is considered the shrine to Lady Nanbio.
Okay.
Which is neat.
There's definitely some skeletons and closets in that submerged part. Let's see.
As
I
you're,
guess I'll also...
okay.
Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna. As you're flipping through, you actually see that name Jihui several times. You see that she was a Singpachi monk. She founded Willowshore and also the Tansugi Monastery and was like the head monk there until she died. The Eternal Lantern itself was a gift from her, and that's actually where you see her name first when you're looking at the bridge, when it's talking about the lantern.
Okay.
That's kind of the lowdown on her.
Okay. So she gave the lantern that protects the town. She's from Tansugi Monastery.
Well, she built Tansugi
She
Monastery.
founded both. She founded both. She was a monk. The lamp. Lake submerged.
The follower of Singpachi. Critically.
Okay, two other things I'm going to look at just since I have the history book.
Yes.
One thing is I'm going to see, is there a list of what are they called, Kodama in the area? Because I know Willowshore or Great Willow is the famous one, but is there a list of any other ones mentioned?
There is not. The Kami generally keep themselves. Okay. Let's take a quick break. I kind of have to go to the bathroom in any case. I'm going to send us into intermission mode. We're back. So, right, I think I just finished describing the Jihui backstory. Was there... I don't think there was anything more at the moment I was on about. Was there something you wanted to look more? You wanted to look through in the Willowshore history book?
Right, I was looking up a list of like known Kodama.
Oh, right. Yes. There are not. There's no list because very few of the Kodama are known.
Okay.
They tend to be the only one who is like public is Great Willow.
Mm-hmm. There was one other thing I was gonna look up. What was it?
The moon.
Dingle snakes near
Yeah,
me.
you got that other book for the moon.
True. Well, the moon book I'm gonna take home for casual reading because I'm not quite sure what to flip to.
The moon book I'm gonna steal.
This haunt.
Do you take any gander at what's inside the moon book?
Yeah. I'll
Because
flip through, I'll, like,
you would be
read
buying these.
Yeah, I'd read the chapter titles.
Okay. One that sticks out to you. So it's generally on cosmology. So like River of Souls, Pharasma, the Boneyard, Galarian, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. The moon is very rarely mentioned. There's no index in the book, so you can't quite be sure. Something that is mentioned is something called the River of Life, which might be unfamiliar. But it's it's called the River of Life or Singpachi. And that was what you remembered seeing that Ji Hui was the monk of.
Then I shall read that chapter.
I don't know if you want to buy the book, given that it doesn't talk about the moon, but you can skim through the chapter before you return it, or you could still buy it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm not reading the other books. I think I'll put this one in my pocket, walk up, and go like, "Thank you, I left them both here. Wink for your troubles." And I hand him a coin.
A coin, 1 copper for your book. Thank you.
Does this look like a copper?
Yeah.
It just occurred to me that you have a fantasy ass coin in real life. I just like took that to be in my mind's eye. Is that a fantasy coin or is that a real coin?
No, I got it at a Ren fair.
It is a fantasy coin.
I got to choose what each of the faces would be, and then they had like the big hammer machine, and they put it in there and went bonk,
very cool,
and like smashed the coin sides I wanted, and then did like fake weathering, which most of it rubbed off pretty quickly, but I still like it.
He accepts the coin and lets you leave.
I try not to look suspicious while leaving.
Okay.
And you fail spectacularly.
You're very bad at pretending to not be suspicious.
Yes.
Are you going somewhere to read, or are you just putting this in your inventory for a later time?
Yeah, I'll go and read by the Great Willow.
Okay. You make the 20-minute walk up this slope. There is, as I think I've said a few times, there's no like path up there, but you have like a standard route that you take using just various like trees and bushes and parts of the topography.
Like a deer trail.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have a deer trail for it. You get to the top, and I'm going to turn on the Great Willow music. Stand by. I wish I had a quicker way to do this.
I also was thinking of having Zhongmei visit the Great Willow.
Oh,
unless you have plans
on the same day, tomorrow.
On the following day to ask about the Willow that she met.
I'll say that in that case, it's around lunchtime. You get up to the Great Willow's clearing, and lo and behold, not only is the Great Willow there, May, you arrive at just about the same time from a slightly different route.
Great minds think alike, I suppose.
Great Willow sees you all.
You know about the River of Life, do you?
Can I roll occultism to know about the River of Life? Wait,
sure.
That's Willowshore history.
That's religion.
Oh fuck. I'm fine at religion. That'll do.
Nice.
I'm never on the right tab. Oh yeah, you know about Singpachi. You're familiar. It's a very common philosophy.
Do I notice the book?
Are you keeping it hidden or?
I'm keeping it hidden. You notice I'm hiding something.
Yeah, you don't
Poorly.
see what it is.
Oh, okay.
Great Willow is
We are among
currently
friends
just
here.
meditating, but opens its eyes briefly just to see you come in and then closes them again.
Mhm. So,
May will stand back a little bit to let Raja go first, effectively.
mhm. Hey, Great
Then
Willow.
Raja
Mind if I do
kills Great Willow.
some light reading beside you?
Read away.
Alrighty, I'm reading about the River of Life.
Great Willow
Open the
nods.
book. I'm looking for reactions.
Just a nod.
Mhm. Well, I guess what's the chapter say?
The chapter is just called The River of Life, saying, oh, you mean what is the contents of the chapter? I took that to mean the chapter title. Yeah, so it's talking about Singpachi. You've heard this word before. Like, it's the kind of thing that like people talk about, but you just kind of, I assume, put it in the background just because it's a fairly common but fairly kind of mundane thing. People mostly have mentioned it in your life when they're talking about like, they'll be like, oh, you remember the old Singpachi aphorism, do unto others as you have them do unto yourself, like just as a kind of like moral reference. But the book itself talks about it more of in a kind of physical way. It talks about this literal river, like a literal ass river called the River of Life. The River of Souls is also a known river. That's the river that takes people from the mortal plane into the boneyard for judgment by Pharasma. Whereas the River of Life is a river that kind of does a little curly cue and loops them right back into the mortal world for reincarnation. Singpachi is the philosophy, or it's both like a practical moral philosophy, and it's also like a teleological is not the word I'm looking for, like topological description of how that process works. The idea is that this is very much fantasy Buddhism, right? You have karma, essentially. It's not called that, but you have like a ledger in Singpachi of good things and bad things, and how you are reincarnated is in accordance with either that or things that you are meant to be learning. There's a few different theories on it. There's three main theories of reincarnation. One is called the Heavens Path. That one is that the gods judge mortals and determine their reincarnation status. Second one is the Earthly Path, and that says that fate and how you reincarnate is just a consequence of nature, and there's no beings that intervene for that. Not that the gods aren't real, but it naturally happens.
Don't intercede.
Yeah. And then there's the Traveler's Path, which is actually fairly unrelated to the nature of reincarnation, but is just talking about using Singpachi to learn more about the world. There's a few other interpretations as well. Something that catches your eye is that there are powerful priests and mystics who claim they can see the connections that have been established due to past lives and use them to like help settle disputes or help people gain insight. Other than that, there's a good amount of moral stuff in there. There's like balance between urban world and natural world. There's a duty to help others, emphasis on sustainability, violence as last resort, moderation. There's a lot of like tenets involved. But the main
Lowokisma.
the main kind of framing of all this is in terms of cycles. The big Singpachi belief is that the kind of fundamental unit of experience is cycles, in a way that kind of mimics the cycle of life, death, rebirth. So there's like civilizations rising and falling. There's nature being renewed after a disaster for another disaster to strike. There's people's own behaviors when they're confronted with change. can fall into these cyclical patterns. And Singpachi notices these cycles, but doesn't believe that all of them are good. Believes that some of them should be destroyed and some should be maintained. But the main claim is just that there are these cycles, and this is this framing to see the world at. It does see the river of life itself as a good cycle. Yeah. Are there any particular questions that Raja wants to have answered looking at this book? Oh, another thing that I forgot to mention is that when it's talking about the cosmology of it, since the river of life is like a physical place, souls can be removed from it instead of being reincarnated, and that's just listed as it's unknown exactly what happens, but it is to be avoided. So there are in some Singpachi beliefs like beings that guard the river to stop souls from being removed.
Beings that have butterfly heads.
No, you don't see mention about butterflies in the book.
Okay. Is there any mention of like does Pharasma not like this like loophole to getting to the boneyard?
There's different beliefs on it. Some people believe that that's true, that this is kind of contrary to Pharasma. Others see it as not contrary. They just see it as souls need more than one life to achieve their full arc, and then once they've done it, then they go to Pharasma. So it's more just like a lengthening. So in that belief of Singpachi, it's just that it takes longer than people would otherwise think, but they still eventually end up in the boneyard.
Okay, and just because I'm blanking on the one assault in history, was that done by monks of Singpachi?
It was.
It was, okay.
It was, wait, let me check on that. Aurelia is shaking her head, so I feel like I misremembered that. The Knight of the Broken Blades doing a search.
I got it crossed up. I thought Chris was bringing up the burning of the incident again. He's talking about the Night of Long Knives.
Yeah, the Night of the Long Knives.
No, stop saying that.
This is
That happened in Pathfinder.
I can't do a quick search on here because I don't have it as a PDF. But what I believe the Knight of the Broken Blades was, let me see if I can do a really quick. I still can't find it. To the best of my memory, the Knight of the Broken Blades, and maybe this reflects Raja's imperfect memory of this as well, because he was not alive at the time. But it was a number of monks had made a pilgrimage up this pilgrim's path to the Tansugi Monastery and come back essentially as zombies. And where the Knight of Broken Blades was where they were fought. And it was named such because they wielded these broken weapons. They were still very effective, but visually broken.
Yeah. This is very odd. So, but it wasn't them in their right minds doing the attack. That seems very counter to the whole...
No, they seemed very much possessed by something. It was since then that the path to the monastery was closed, and the monastery was... or I believe actually the monastery was previously... Yes, I'm sorry, I've got the timeline wrong. This took place after the monastery was already closed, which was already started when Jie Hui died. Like the flow of monks in pilgrimages to the monastery slowed, and then eventually it was closed just due to lack of demand. And then more monks tried to visit it later, and this happened. And then after that, the actual path was closed, and no one has visited it since, as far as you know.
Okay, so current theory, maybe they tried to look into the River of Life and the guards got upset. I'm trying to think of how it could possibly... Because, I mean, with the whole mist around it seems like we're separated from a cycle currently.
You haven't... Oh, I'm sorry, I misheard what you said. Yeah, so that is a... Now, when you're reading it through this lens of cycles, yeah, it does seem like something has been broken. Some natural flow has been stopped.
Yeah. And knowing that someone in connection to Pharasma is here snooping around does make it suspicious.
Someone
But
in
also to
connection to
acknowledge,
Pharasma. Who could that be?
yeah. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Me. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's what I can glean from. I mean, moon cycles are a famous one if we're thinking about the moon.
Very little is mentioned about the moon in here. Cosmology is more taken to be like more of a almost religious thing than a scientific thing. Jay really did not get you an appropriate book for the moon.
To think I tipped him for letting me steal.
What is May up to right now?
May is patiently waiting because she still kind of expects Raja to.
Passionately smashing every expectation. Every act is an act of creation. Sorry.
He expects Raja to be talking to Great Willow.
Well, you can
And
pretty quickly see that he's reading.
Yeah, and so after waiting for a bit, just kind of sitting there crisscross applesauce, she moves towards Great Willow and kind of sits back down and goes, I have a question, if you do not mind the impertinence.
Yes?
I just last night encountered on my way home the spirit of the willow to the south that we investigated. And they seemed out of sorts, not to know that they were in a village, that they were cradling their arm. They had some sort of effect on me. The moon in the sky changed place for a bit, and I can't recall all that passed. And I wondered if you had any insight, Great One, on if they came by, they were headed north. I just am confused and would seek guidance.
You found her. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. I am happy that she is here. But she's not here. I feel nothing towards that. She is seen though. Thank you. There is no magic from us. We have no ability of that, like that.
That worries me. I must think on this.
Roll Arcana.
Okay. Skills, Arcana.
Or Recall Knowledge, either is fine. 27. Kodama Kamis absolutely do have magic.
Yeah, but I know he's also a bit out of sorts.
Sure. But just to have that in your head.
Yeah.
He says, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to, my friends, they say I was angry, but
Oh, I did a misgendering. Oops.
I recall no such thing.
Let me see. And Great Willow looks at you and is going to make a roll. Let me figure out the appropriate thing here. 1 second. Damn, this doesn't give any special access to their thoughts and communicates no more information than normal speech would. Shit. I was trying to do a mind fucking meld, but not to be. Great Willow looks at you and is going to roll nature. I'm gonna make this publicly. 22.
Wow. The nature spirit has high nature. Who would have honking guessed?
Yeah.
Roll up.
Let me think for a moment. You had it was above, like I was above for a moment. You were floating. Your face was different.
This disquiets me.
It's happened to me. The
Still,
mind?
I
No,
do not like not being myself.
no, not at all. Great Willow turns and vanishes into the tree.
Well, I finished
I-
reading the chapter. Now I'm ready to talk to you. Oh,
Yeah, I was about to say. I
go?
turn to
You,
Raja
you
and
can
I go,
ask. You can ask them to come back out.
I'm afraid that I have. Our esteemed guest has returned to their abode.
You were the guest.
Our esteemed host. No, that is a good point.
Well, what did you learn from him? What did you learn from them? I was really busy reading that chapter. I got really into it.
I don't know that I have learned much tangibly, but my mind has been stirred.
Not shaken.
Perhaps shaken a bit as well. Agitated.
Agitated like the other night?
I do not believe so.
Hmm.
I do not like this idea that not only was I angry, but I do not recall it.
There are things that are not to be known, says the spider.
I disagree with you, Spider. I think knowledge is to be gathered.
Wrong. You don't know what the spider's saying. You don't speak Kitsune.
Was it speaking in Kitsune?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever it speaks to me, I believe it's always speaking in Kitsune.
Let's see. It's weird that your spider's always making fox noises.
Pow, 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 pow,
Raj is
pow.
learning
Pow, pow, pow,
racist.
pow, pow.
It's very brave of Raja to take this racist arc.
How is it racist?
He's like, you're over there making fox noises. Why is your spider making
The
those
spider
noises?
speaks only to May and to me.
We
Yeah,
speak calm in here and Willow.
No, it's fine. I just didn't think it would be Chinese. Yeah.
I just didn't think this fantasy China campaign would be so
Well, to
Chinese.
be fair, it's more fantasy Japan in the majority,
Mhm.
but
It really is imparting her Chinese bias onto it.
But yeah, I learned some religion stuff from this. It really does seem like our next step is to go to the monastery and see what's up there, and ideally not turn into zombies ourselves.
Okay, we go there right now.
And I guess I'll.
It hasn't rendered it, so there won't be any monsters there.
And I guess I'll fill May in on what I learned about like the River of Life and Ferez and all
Sure.
that shit. And cycles.
May already knows the majority of this stuff.
You man.
Well, I'm still gonna say it I'm gonna mansplain it
Sure.
over like multiple minutes.
Well, you foxes don't know anything, and you're also a woman, so.
I see there's a thing called the River of Life.
Interesting. Thank you for imparting your wisdom.
Thank you. I love teaching people.
Should we cut away?
May
More for the scene?
May has to hide the fucking why you try. I'm watching your stream. Why you try not to laugh? Smile.
See, I'm watching the stream. Why are you trying not to laugh, bro? That's disrespectful as fuck.
I think it's time for Cody to get a turn. Because we
I
ended
was.
like 9 minutes, right?
Yeah, let's cut a little
party's
bit
kind of
over to Cody.
Over to Kolumbo's bloodbath at the
Kappa are all
town.
dead.
In media res,
So,
in the Kolumbo story.
Yeah, what's going on with Kolumbo on this fine day, Serenus 13th, 7108?
0079.
I think that's the right year. I have the calendar I imported like had an issue with the year at one point.
Oh, I believe you. That was the Gundam year
Um
that I said.
oh
Ignore me.
oh no. I mean it's possible it's off by an amount.
Ignore me.
70. No, I think this is correct. Yeah, 7108. That is true. Okay. Yeah, what's Kolumbo up to on today?
Yes. Had the thought of potentially like going the check, I guess,
Going to Chechnya.
with the doctor man on like short-term memory loss.
Sure. You can go over to the Hand of Spring if you wish.
I'll be honest, reading the like book, I kind of thought that guy would have a lot like bigger role in the story. Meanwhile, he's been there for one scene.
Well, we'd never go there.
You all have been there. Here's the entire history. Session 5, you all met up with him and fought a gecko. Session 8, talked to them about purple pox from Zungu. In session 10, healed Yang from purple pox.
Sukumafu.
Uh,
A real Chekhov's gun with the purple paw.
Yeah.
Okay, are you going there?
Yeah.
All right, you go over to the Hand of Spring. You enter. Dr. Dami is not currently treating a patient. He is just at a desk. Hello.
Oh no, we've been in this situation before.
Dr. Dami also shoots his head up and punches a hole in the roof.
No, he's fortunately he's at a desk that's facing you. He sees you.
All right. Hello, doctor. Came by with a potentially medical question. It's
My
either
specialty.
medical or magic, and
Not my
figured-
specialty.
Yeah, you know, anything that might medical substance disease, anything that might cause I guess short-term memory loss and also like aggression, aggravation, anything like that.
There's off the top of my head, I can think of something for long-term. For short-term, I guess if somebody is in a state of, I don't know, like, 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 I don't know, you know, if somebody's like in a hysterical state, it's possible they could depersonalize and maybe create like a go into dissociation. And then the kind of thing that could cause that hysteria is just some sort of severe aggravation or trauma. That's all I got off the top of my head. Is there
Is you know any way to like diagnose that or like cure it or something after the fact?
it's hard to tell if it's not repeating. I mean, dissociation is a natural response to trauma. It's a coping mechanism in a way. It's not something that needs to be cured. It's the trauma is the problem.
All right. Kolumbo writes down, May was coping and seething. Need to traumatize her.
Words.
Just wait till she has her back turned to go 3 for 3.
All
And
right,
anything else I can
well,
do for you?
Not at the moment. If any more repeated bouts, we'll definitely probably check in.
Please do. Remember to eat well.
Kolumbo fades into a mist and disappears as he usually does.
As you're, I assume you're walking back in the direction of your house.
Yeah.
As you're walking back in the direction of your house, you come upon downtown Willowshore. Right here is Andrew Spring over here. Willowshore, downtown Willowshore over here. You see there's a bit of a crowd that's formed near the stage downtown. And you see standing on the stage is the figure of Granny Who. And she says, do you stop to pay attention to what's going on?
All right,
Nah,
let's
fuck
hear her.
that.
Let's hear her at the megaphone slandering my good name. And then Kolumbo said that we should kill children.
She says, "Thank you all for coming. Thank you for your attention and your time. I am here to announce that I am nominally assuming the position of governor of the town. However, as is accordance with tradition, if anybody wishes to challenge me, we may hold a duel at noon in 1 week on the 20th. Feel free to contact me with any questions or concerns, but otherwise, I look forward to serving this community." And a number of people start asking her questions, and she is chatting with them. What do you do?
How are the people reacting?
Let me think for a moment. The people who are talking, I'd say maybe a good 30% of the audience seems agitated in some way about this, and the people who are talking are raising concerns about, oh, does this mean that we've given up on finding the governor? How will you represent South Bank, given that you're never there? That kind of stuff. But
guess-
some amount of people don't seem to care too much.
Can I guess catch Granny Who's attention to get an aside with her?
Sure, she answers some questions from the people, and she sees you and says, Kolumbo?
Granny who? This seems, I think, a little presumptuous.
Well, I figure somebody has to do it, and I think it's time that somebody stepped up. And as I mentioned, if anybody wishes to challenge me, we can hold a duel, as is tradition.
Can I, like, Willowshore lore or history or something on this tradition?
Yeah, roll Willowshore lore.
Alright. So I guess that's fucking...
We should wrap up pretty soon, by the way.
Is that, like, tied to a stat, or is that just
Willowshore lore is its own
a thing?
is its own thing.
You either have it or you don't, basically.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, then I think it's just a straight up and down 10.
Yeah, or you could do
plus
history.
intelligence.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
mine is straight up and down 10.
Alright, so mine's gonna be a +7. Gotta roll. Oh, no.
It's a 15. How familiar is Kolumbo in general with Willowshore culture?
I mean, he's not from here, but he's, I guess, doesn't know the intricacies, but I guess knows, like, the general, like, things that come up.
Sure. No, a duel has not come up since you have been here, but you do recall somebody independently mentioning that this is this, like, historical way of settling disputes and that it has been used for leadership before Langlois came around. So this is kind of an older tradition, but it is a tradition.
And it, like, it's duel as in, like, a battle, a combat thing, not like some... And is it... Does he know, is it explicitly a duel to the death? Or is it just, like, a duel till uncle?
You do not know. With the 15.
Yes. Do I know, like, is this a thing that would have to be declared now? Or do we have until, like, the whatever date she said?
She said the 20th at noon is when the duel would happen. She you don't know, you could ask her.
I guess, is there a... Are you expecting, like, a time period of, like, accepting duel offers, or...
Anytime up until the 20th at noon.
Alright. Well, I guess, wish you luck on your leadership aspirations.
Thank
I've
you.
got some business to take care of with the wife, you know.
Of course.
And then I leave.
We will end the session there, or end the recording there at least. I can still be on call while I get ready to go to the next thing if anyone has anything to discuss. But see you recording.
Alright. Now that the recording